Welcome to EnTrance. Do not use this session whilst operating machinery or driving. Please adjust your position and make yourself feel comfortable now. And remember, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. Make yourself comfortable. Place your feet flat on the floor. Rest your hands down by your side. And if they aren't already, gently allow your eyelids to shut down. And just begin to allow yourself to relax, letting all your cares and worries go. And at this moment in time, nothing matters. As you switch off your thoughts and just allow this time for yourself, so that you can unwind completely. And as you begin to feel more and more relaxed, letting go of any worries or problems that may have been on your mind lately. And there is no need to fight any unwanted negative thoughts, as they will soon drift out of your mind again, just as easily as they came. I would like you to take a deep breath now, slowly filling your lungs with fresh air. Hold, and as you exhale, you will relax more now and more. And with every out-breath you take, and as you gently slow your breathing down, you will begin to feel more and more relaxed, more and more comfortable. You will feel your whole body relaxing, and you will notice how pleasant your whole body has become. From the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Your eyes have become very heavy and may even twitch at this moment as you let go of any tension in your body. And all the muscles in your jaw have become limp and relaxed as your jaw sinks down and your tongue rests gently on the bottom of your mouth. And you're beginning to drift down now, deeper and deeper. Feel more and more relaxed with every word I speak. And as this wave of relaxation spreads down your neck and shoulders, all the way down your arms to your fingertips, you may feel a tingling sensation in your fingertips as your arms grow heavy as lead, and you soon become aware of a growing peaceful feeling inside, a feeling of calmness and contentment as you feel every muscle in your chest and abdomen become more relaxed and limp. And all the muscles in your back are relaxing, almost like a mental massage. Feel the tingling down your spine, all the way down your spine. The muscles loosen and relax. And as you drift down deeper now and deeper, you let this wave of relaxation spread all down your legs now, so that your legs become heavy as lead, and every muscle in your legs becomes limp and relaxed, so that you are completely relaxed from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And as the outside world fades into the background, and you begin your journey into your own inner world, to that unique and special part of you that only you can go to. Any negative thoughts and feelings and any sounds around you or in the distance will fade into the background. The only sound that will matter to you will be the sound of my voice, which will continue to take you deeper and deeper into a wonderful relaxation. And you may soon find that your mind begins to wander. And it doesn't matter where you drift, where you go. My voice will travel with you at all times, so that you will continue to respond to me on an unconscious level. And in a few minutes' time, you will hear me say the word, now. And when you hear me say the word, now, you will drop twice as deep into trance, now. All of the unnecessary tension is going out of your body, and your body will continue to sink down, becoming more and more limp now, more and more relaxed now, and comfortable now too. You can feel yourself sinking down deeper now. Your head drifts, becoming even more comfortable, feeling completely at peace now, calm and contented. And as you continue to drift down, really enjoying this wonderful feeling of complete relaxation. There may be times when you will not be aware of your body. You won't be aware of your body at all. As you go deeper down and deeper relaxed, deeper down and deeper relaxed, now. Our five senses is a part of the human experience. 11 million pieces of information. Hypnotic trance per second happens regardless of whether a person we can only consciously process about 40 bits of information. Hypnotic trance is a continuum. So what this means we can be that large parts of our experience, as when we forget our surroundings in the shopping mall, and always will be. But we can also become deeply entranced, and will always when we completely forget our conscious awareness and fully believe hypnosis in the contents of our imagination, to the huge reservoir of unconscious resources, like when we dream at night. As hypnosis communicates with the problem part, few people consider dreaming to be a kind of you might have heard the parable of the man looking for something in the street at night. It has many uncanny correlations. He's down on his knees looking for something, hypnotic state, and his neighbour says, we all dream at night. Hey, what are you looking for? And as the man says, I've lost my keys. All hypnotic creatures. So the neighbour asks, well, where did you lose your keys? And hypnosis, and the man replies, well, I lost them in my house. To human life. The neighbour questions, well, why are you looking for your keys out here in the streets if you lost them in your house? To which the man replies, a kind of because there's more light to see out here under the street lamp is primed to make connections and become ready and build to submerge into trance. Take a deep breath. And let it go. Slow down. Now, take another deep breath. And as you breathe out, just allow your whole body to relax and go limp. And on your next breath, if they aren't already, allow your eyes to close. Now, become aware of your body. Notice if there is any tension anywhere. Try shrugging your shoulders and letting them drop. Tense your legs and then let them relax. Roll your neck and then let it relax. Anywhere that is not loose and relaxed, just tense and then let go until your whole body feels loose and heavy, and allow that feeling to continue to spread now. Become aware of the position of your head, your neck, and where your head and neck join. Coming from your mind, there are connections. And these connections link your brain, your mind, to your body. Every part of your body, like wires. Think about how your mind is connected to your body. Think about that connection as bundles of wires that connect your body to your mind. And each bundle connects a different part. Each bundle has a switch. And when you turn off that switch now, that part disconnects. There are bundles that connect to your muscles. There are bundles that connect to your thoughts. And you can turn that switch on or off at will. Focus your attention on some part of your body. Focusing on one particular part will select the right switch. There is a connection between that part of your body and a particular part of your mind. And there is a switch that controls that connection. It's like flipping a light switch. You move the switch and you break the connection. And that part of your body will go instantly relaxed. One action causes a different reaction. Think about the part of your body that you want to relax. Now focus attention on your hands. Under each finger, you have a switch. And when you press down a finger, you turn on the switch or turn off the switch. Allow your mind to select a finger or a thumb. Now, raise that finger and let it drop. Part of your body is starting to relax. Raise the finger again and let it fall. And in another part of your body, all the muscles are going loose and limp and soft and heavy as it relaxes with your finger movement on the switch. It's like a tall building somewhere in the dark with all the lights on. As you move that finger, as that finger falls, all the lights on one floor go out into darkness. With each movement of your finger, more and more floors go dark until the whole building is in darkness and everything around becomes quiet and peaceful and calm. Raise and drop that finger again until every part of you is totally relaxed. Now, relax your mind. As every part of your body relaxes more and more, you're ready to slip into a deep, deep sense of self-hypnosis now. As you drop into trance, your thoughts, concerns and worries wash over your mind and pass into the darkness. Thoughts come, thoughts go, and that's okay. Notice each thought, acknowledge it, and at the same time press one finger down and flip the switch that turns off that thought. And as that thought turns off, you can relax deeper now. Repeat that with each thought. And as you turn off that thought, you will go deeper each time.
There was once in a trap among the animals he'd got too near the farmer's hen house. Jupiter provided the prize, but that was not an excuse for stealing. Of course, a cock rising early of the crowd might happen far from and he knew the fox could not get at him, so he went a little closer and got there to get a good look among his enemy. The fox saw she presented her baby among the other contestants. "Dear friend," he said, "as you can imagine, I was just on my way to visit a sick relative when the animals when I stumbled into the street and got all tangled up, hairless. But please do not tell anybody about it. I dislike causing strife for anybody, and I'm sure that I can gnaw this string to pieces." Whilst Jupiter may not give him the prize, too easily fooled, I know he soon roused the whole prettiest, and when the farmer came running out, dearest darling, and that was the end of Mr. Fox.
You have now become so deeply relaxed, so deeply asleep, that your mind has become so sensitive, so receptive to what I say, that everything positive I put into your mind will sink so deeply into your unconscious and will cause so much deep and lasting impression there that nothing will eradicate it. Consequently, these positive and beneficial things that I put into your unconscious mind will begin to exercise a greater and greater influence over the way you think, over the way you feel, over the way you behave. And because these things will remain firmly embedded in your unconscious after you have left here, when you are no longer with me, they will continue to exercise the same great influence over your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, just as strongly, just as surely, just as powerfully when you are back home or at work as when you are in this session with me now. You are now so very deeply asleep that everything I tell you is going to happen to you for your own good. Will happen exactly as I tell you. And every feeling, every positive, beneficial feeling that I tell you that you will experience exactly as I tell you. And these same things will continue to happen to you every day, just as strong, just as surely, just as powerfully. During this deep sleep, you are going to feel physically stronger and fitter in every way. You will feel more alert, more wide awake, more energetic. You will become much less easily tired, much less easily fatigued, much less easily discouraged, much less easily depressed. Every day, you will become so deeply interested in whatever you are doing, in whatever is going on around you, that your mind will become completely distracted away from yourself. You will no longer think nearly so much about yourself. You will no longer dwell nearly so much upon yourself and your difficulties. And you will become much less conscious of yourself, much less preoccupied with yourself and with your feelings. Every day, your nerves will become stronger and steadier, your mind calmer and clearer, more composed, more placid, more tranquil. You will become much less easily worried and much less easily agitated, much less easily fearful and apprehensive, much less easily upset. You will be able to think more clearly. You will be able to concentrate more easily. You will be able to give up your whole undivided attention to whatever you are doing, to the complete exclusion of everything else. Consequently, your memory will rapidly improve, and you will be able to see the things in their true perspective without magnifying your difficulties, without ever allowing them to get out of proportion. Every day you will become emotionally much calmer, much more settled, much less easily disturbed. Every day you will remain more and more completely relaxed and less tense with each day, both mentally and physically. Even when you leave this session, and as you become and as you remain more relaxed and less tense each day, so you will develop much more confidence in yourself, more confidence in your ability to do not only what you have to do each day, but more confident in your ability to do whatever you are able to do, without fear of failure, without fear of consequence, without unnecessary anxiety, without uneasiness. Because of this, every day you will feel more and more independent, more and more able to stick up for yourself, more and more able to stand on your own 2 feet, to hold your own, no matter how difficult or trying things may be. Every day, you will feel a greater feeling of personal well-being, a greater feeling of personal safety and security than you have had for a long, long time. And because of all these things that begin to happen, exactly as I tell you they will happen, more and more rapidly, powerfully, and completely with every session you take, you will feel much happier, much more contented, and much more optimistic in every way. And you will consequently become more able to rely upon and depend upon yourself your own efforts, your own judgments, your own opinions, you will feel much less need to have to rely upon or depend upon anybody else. And now, as you drop deeper down into this wonderful, relaxing trance, where your mind can become one with your body, and you can feel the relaxation spread everywhere. Here, we'll learn and master the art of not giving a flying fuck. Worry less about your problems. Giving a fuck about more problems isn't the secret to a happy life. But giving a fuck about less, about what is real, urgent, and essential is. Reducing your anxiety is the key to a peaceful life. The setbacks we encounter in life aids in fine-tuning our growth via continual development. Turn your failures into success by removing the fear of failure, which leads to stagnation for fear of trying. Instead of giving up when we fail, we should try again and again and again until we succeed. Although we can't control what actually goes on around us, we have full power over our own emotional reactions. We can better cope with difficulties in our life if we take responsibility for our responses to unfavorable situations. Manage your own reaction to the reality around you. Surprisingly, being honest about your anxieties makes you more confident and charming in front of others. Indifference has nothing to do with admiration or confidence. Embrace your fears to fully overcome them. And moreover, unconcerned people seem clumsy and afraid. Be open to new experiences. Assuming we are perfect encourages us to avoid accountability. The only way to solve our issues is to acknowledge that our previous behaviors and ideas could be incorrect and ineffective. Do something rather than nothing. By evaluating issues, your mind can figure out the next step. If you're stuck, simply do something. You'll be amazed at how frequently you surprise yourself, as activity leads to motivation. Redefine your objectives in both practical and broad terms. Don't try to be too exceptional. Choose not to think of yourself as a rising star or a dreadful failure. Instead, see yourself as a learner, a collaborator, a friend, or a creator. If you live above your means, you'll cause additional challenges for yourself. When you spend more than you earn, it is difficult for you to be happy. Lesson 1. It's okay that life sucks. Don't try to trick yourself into wishing that your life will be perfect all the time. This self-tricking happens because we tend to create a biased definition of perfection based on previous values, which have never succeeded. Shit happens, and suffering is inevitable in life. It's about your positive bounce back and resilience, which makes the difference. Shit happens, everyone knows that, and things never turned out as planned. Everybody gets knocked over, and when you find yourself knocked over, it's time to get up and move on. The first time you tell someone about your problem should be the last. The next time you speak to them, you should be explaining what you're doing to fix things and get you back on track. Anything other is choosing to live in the chaos of your problem. Lesson 2. You'll have less problems when you choose the things that you want to give a fuck about. If you don't know what to care about, then you'll start to care about a lot of unimportant stuff. And that's when you start to find problems everywhere. We all have our own values, and they determine the metrics which we choose to measure everything against. These define our view of ourselves and the world around us. With the correct values, you can change how you see your problems and redefine your perception of success and failure. Lesson 3. Suffering is essential to your growth. Only discomfort, suffering and pain can actually cause growth, because only discomfort will lead to seeking change. Pain in life will inspire change because it brings discomfort. And when you feel uncomfortable, you'll seek comfort. So ultimately, you are seeking change. Next time you feel some kind of pain, instead of seeing it as a bad thing, see it as an inspiration to move your life onto the next level. Lesson 4. You are not different. During your life, you may be led to believe that you're exceptional in some way, either by feeling that you're better than everyone else, or by feeling that you're a victim and everyone is against you. The truth is, you're not exceptional. You're not different in any way. You have problems to deal with, just like everybody else. High or low levels of self-confidence can create a delusion or entitlement, whereby the need to constantly feel good about oneself becomes a barrier to accepting your problems. This doesn't mean you have to be average on purpose. You can and should still give a fuck about being better at what you do and aiming for perfection. But it's also about acknowledging your limits. Lesson 5. You are 100% responsible for your life events. The concept of responsibility is important, but it's also essential not to confuse responsibility with fault. Even though these may sometimes be used together, they're different. Imagine that you are walking along the road and you are hit by a car. It's probably not your fault that you were hit by the car, but it's still your responsibility because you chose to walk on that road at that time of day. If that doesn't convince you, you're still left with one responsibility, the one to choose how you'll react to that situation. Now, picture a case where you decided to jump in the middle of a road and get hit by a car. Here, you have both the responsibility and the fault for this action. So you can be either responsible or have the fault. Ultimately, we choose our own problems by choosing how we react to things. Lesson 6. You can, should, and will be wrong. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is absolute. It's okay to be wrong. Certainty is the enemy of growth. Nothing is certain until it has already happened. And even then, it's still debatable. That's why accepting the inevitable imperfections of our values is necessary for any growth to take place. Embrace the improvements that can only come from failure and pain. Lesson 7. You'll die. We all will. Embrace it. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A person who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Only when you confront death can you start thinking about your legacy and understanding the real power that you have over your life. You become fully aware of the need to define better priorities and all of the shadow values that stop you living your life to its full potential. By confronting and then embracing the idea of death, you'll understand that your life matters. But not that it matters only. Instead, you'll have the power to make the most of it. The more you seek happiness, the less content you become. Stick to good values, which are socially beneficial, immediate, controllable, and founded only on truth. Bad values are superstitious, socially harmful, and difficult to regulate or change. The constant pursuit of good experiences can be a bad experience in itself. Acceptance of bad experience is a good experience. The nuances that define the art of not giving a fuck. Not giving a fuck does not imply indifference. It just means being at ease with being unconventional. You have to initially give a fuck about something essential in order to not give a fuck about adversity. Whether you are aware or not, you are constantly deciding what to give a fuck about. I would like for you to use your imagination. I would like for you to imagine yourself standing in front of a door. This may be a door that you have seen in the past, or a door you see in your imagination. You try to open the door and discover it is locked. There is a table standing next to the door with the key on it. You pick up the key, insert it into the lock. The door unlocks easily and effortlessly as you walk into a library. You take notice of the books lining the walls of the library. This is a special library because all of the books in this library are about you. The books on the left side of the library are all the good things that have ever happened to you. And the books on the right are all of the not so good things. The books closest to you are embossed with the date. And as you move further back into the room, the books go back in chronological order, all the way back to the beginning of your life. I would like you to find a book for me. This book will try to hide. It will think it can outsmart you. But you know that you can outsmart it. The title of this book is called My Deepest, Darkest Secrets and Life Failures. When you find this book, imagine taking it off the shelf. Take your time whilst you look. If you found it, find the trash can in the library and toss this book into the trash. Pick up the trash can and find a door in the library which leads into a basement. If you haven't found a book yet, do not worry. Continue with the session and we can return to this later. There are 10 steps which go down to the basement. And as I count from 10 to 1, I would like for you to allow yourself to become twice as relaxed as you were on the count before. Or if you prefer, you can allow yourself to become 10 times as relaxed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the next count, you will be at the bottom of the staircase. And once again, I will ask you to use your imagination. 1. Good. I would like for you to find yourself walking over to a furnace. There is a fire blazing inside the furnace. The intensity of the heat is such that the black of the furnace is turning red. You pick up a poker not far from where you are standing. Open the door of the furnace, and you toss the book inside. Watch as the binding begins to blacken and char, and the pages begin to burn and curl. But just before the book is about to go up in smoke, using the poker, you remove the book from the furnace and let it fall to the floor. This book is trying to keep you down. It is trying to control your life. You open the book to find an entry of each and every time you failed in something. You read about the very things that shame you to your core. In anger, you pick up the book and rip it in two and throw it back into the fire. You watch as it finishes burning. When you're convinced that the only thing that's left is a pile of blackened ash, you come back up the steps into the library. There is a chair in the library next to a throne, which sits in the middle of a room. There is a box of unwrapped books lying at your feet. You lift up the first book and unwrap it. The title of the book is My Health and Happiness. You replace this book on the shelf where the book you burned once was. You can return to this library whenever you feel, and you can go through the library as silent as you can and remove any of the books you wish to destroy once and for all. This story is your story. And whenever you come back from the basement, you allow yourself to feel a great sense of relief, remembering to lock the door behind you and walking out into the sunshine, taking great breaths of air. If you are listening to this and you do not have anything to give your attention to, drift off to sleep now. If you need to awake and focus your mind on other activities, begin to awake now. Feeling rested, relaxed, re-energized. When you do wake up now. If you're not going to sleep through the countdown, then wake up after my count of 5. Feeling powerful and confident and peaceful. 4. Return to the present now. 3. You're fully alert, eyes reopen now. 2. Feel your mind coming back into focus. 1. Wake up now. Fully awake. Thank you for using EnTrance.